What's up, everybody? I'm Brian Altano. I'm here with Destin Legary.
Hey, Brian.
Now, there's a big movie coming out this weekend. Do you know about it?
Yes.
Possibly?
Yeah. Well, there's a picture of 4 of the turtles.
Oh my God, it's right there.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is hitting theaters this weekend, and obviously we've been big Turtles fans for our entire lives. There were multiple Ninja Turtles movies before this, animated series. There were action figure lines, there were comic books, everything. Which means that we've pretty much had this big debate going our entire lives. Who is the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Raphael.
I agree.
Oh, really?
For all your Ninja Turtles? No, hold on. Wait a minute. So why do you like Raphael?
He's the most compelling of the character. You know, Leonardo's the very stoic leader. There's not much else to go into there. You know, he's the leader of the group. Raphael's kind of brooding. He has more going on. He wants to defend his family, but he also wants to be an individual. And I've always liked him because of that.
See, actually, really, I agree with you on that because I feel like what makes the Turtles so fascinating is that they have these characteristics that sort of stick out for them. But with each one of them, their traits, there's also flaws, right? Like Leonardo, he is their leader. He's also headstrong, which makes him incredibly dumb.
Leader
sometimes.
to a fault.
Yeah, to a fault.
Yeah.
His weapon is probably arguably the best, I would say.
Well, so like in real martial arts, you don't use 2 katana.
You don't have mutant turtles in real martial arts.
True. But everybody else has the correct ratio of weapons.
Yes.
Leonardo has 2 katana, which isn't really great for fighting.
Yeah.
So that was a little interesting for his character choice. But,
see, I like Donatello because Donatello basically has the range of Leonardo's weapon, but sometimes like you don't have to murder somebody.
True.
Sometimes you just want to hit him across the head with something hard.
Yeah.
And that's where the bow comes in. That's great. But I feel like his sort of quirkiness is good, but to a fault. Like I feel like Donatello, his ability to create stuff in his sewer science lab, it doesn't really lend itself too well to battle all the time. Like it does to their transportational methods. He'll make some crazy ass,
blimp
that says their name on it, or like an
pizza
electronic surfboard, a pizza thrower, stuff like that. That's like, maybe not hand-to-hand combat. It's not that important. Now you've got Michelangelo. He was always like,
he's the one you want to hang out with.
He was, and he seemed like he was always the easiest pick, right? Like when you were a kid growing up, people would always be like, who's your favorite turtle? Michelangelo. Why? Oh, he loves to party. I love to party. I know, but sometimes we need to do some serious stuff.
Yeah.
And like partying is an important trait to have, but you can't party constantly.
Yeah.
Unless, that's your thing. But then you're going to drop out of school.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's the type of dude that drops out of school. But I love his weapons.
The nunchuck.
Yeah, they're great because I feel like they're crazy, but they're also powerful. Like they're just silly enough to be like, he could do something goofy with them, but he could also beat a dude.
Favorite moment in the original Ninja Turtle movie, he's doing the nunchuck moves against the Foot Clan, and then he just kind of spins, pulls him, the fight starts. Yeah. The big fight in April O'Neil's apartment.
They're very showy, and that's what kind of brings me to Raphael, who, like you said at the start of this, and so did I. Raphael is my favorite turtle, and I think that I learned a lot from him growing up because he's sarcastic. And he knows when to walk away from a situation. Sometimes he shouldn't. He gets very emotional, and he's kind of unstable.
He's hot-headed.
Yeah. And he's always just like, we don't have to do this. Why are we even doing this? And he leaves, and he's mad. And they're like, come on, come back. But as cool as he is, he has the worst weapon.
No, well, his is mainly defensive.
Yeah.
And non-lethal, unless you like sharpen the ends of your sai. But mainly. I mean, you could still crush somebody's skull with a sai.
But you have to be like right there.
Yeah.
You got to be so
close range combat, especially in the video game. He was the worst.
Oh, he was the worst.
Yeah.
Everybody else you can like Donatello's just like, oh hey, he's like that. Raphael's right up in your face. Yeah. And I feel like if you're a Ninja Turtle and you're disguising yourself, which by the way they don't do a very good job of doing. Side note.
They even color code.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. If you're 2 feet from this guy, I mean, in some of the movies they put on puts on like a fedora.
Yeah.
And a trench coat.
It's like you're still a big turtle.
Yeah, you're still a big turtle. I can smell you. You live in a sewer. Yeah. You smell gross. I feel like you get that close to somebody, and you're like, is that a sai? You're like, are you a turtle? the whole jig is up.
Yeah.
So I do like his weapon. I love him as a character, but I feel like that's sort of the ebb and flow of the Ninja Turtles, is that they all have their redeeming qualities and they all have their faults. And without each other, they're nothing. They fall apart. It's not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Right?
That's a common theme in the movies, being brothers and being a family.
Yeah.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, We decided our favorite turtle. We did it very early on, but we still debated it anyway. Tell us who your favorite Ninja Turtle is. It's probably Raphael, or it's a party animal like Michelangelo, or it's a nerd like Donatello, or it's a leader like Leonardo. Let us know in the comments below. Sound off. Be loud about it. Fight everybody there, but be nice about it too. For all things Ninja Turtles, keep it locked right here to IGN.